What do I do? What do I do for the intro, guys? That's the question. What do I do? Alright. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to video. And how are you guys doing? That's the question of the day today. How are you guys doing? Leave it down, drop it down in the comments below. I haven't made a video about this yet, but I've kind of alluded to it. About a month ago now, I messed up my finger pretty severely badly. So what happened was, I was borrowing Coleman's SM7B microphone in order to record some vocals. It's a very large, very heavy microphone, and I was using it with this cheapo microphone stand. One thing led to another. Somehow the microphone stand got knocked over, no big dealio. But the problem was, in order to connect the microphone to the mic stand, you have to have a little connector piece. And the connector piece, this little cheap plastic one, part of it broke off inside of the microphone. So I was trying to figure out ways to unscrew the little broken piece from the inside of the mic thing. The only way that I was actually able to get a hold of that little plastic piece in order to move it slowly a little bit at a time was with this little knife attachment on my Swiss Army knife. And I'm sure you can see where this is going. And I know, okay, and listen, all of you guys in the comments right now who are like, that's so stupid, why would you use a sharp pointy knife to try to get the thing out of the thing? I know, it was stupid. I literally, as I'm doing it, I'm like, okay, this is so stupid, I probably should do this in a much better way. Because lo and behold, shocker, the knife slips, stabs into my finger like deep. I'm gonna save you all the grisly details, but I will say blood starts pouring out. I'm freaking out. I get up out of my chair, I jump over my drum set, I run underwater a little bit, and then I just try to apply some pressure. Immense pain going on. My finger is like tingly, numb. So yeah, I goofed up pretty darn bad, you might say. I wasn't really able to play guitar or like really do much of anything with my fingers for a while. It was really like a solid 2 or 3 weeks before I could even play guitar again. And even right now, playing guitar is not very comfortable for me. I can't do certain things that I was able to do before. The current status, a month later, is still not good. It still is not good. The most likely scenario here is that I just kind of messed up a nerve or something like that in my finger, and it's gonna take quite a while to be able to recover completely. Hopefully it does eventually recover completely, because that would really suck if it doesn't. But the current status is that it is healing, which is a good thing. It's getting better slowly but surely. It's much better than it was in the beginning. It's a really fairly small thing. I don't even really know if it'll translate on camera very well, but you can see there's like a little gash right there. So right now what I'm dealing with is that I can't really like comfortably straighten it all the way. Like this is a little uncomfortable for me. Also like trying to bend it back causes some pain. And also if anything touches this general area where the scar is, I get kind of like a shooting pain and like a twinge nerve feeling. I also can't really feel this part of my finger right here. It's very tingly. As far as the musical side of things, I can kind of play guitar a little bit. Bar chords are very difficult because I have to press down with literally that area right there. Also any chord shape where I have to kind of flatten my finger is a bit difficult for me. Playing bass has also been a bit painful at times because those strings are a lot harder to press down. And sometimes if I press down and my finger kind of overextends a little bit, it'll hurt quite a bit. But oh man, the thing that sucks the most, the drums. So if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that over the past 2-3 years, I've gotten a lot more into drums. It's become kind of my favorite instrument now. Well, that really sucks for me right now because the way that you hold drumsticks involves this area of your finger right there. You want to hold the drumstick like this, and even just like this is painful. Not to mention when I go to actually hit the drum, it sends a shooting pain up my finger. So I haven't been able to play drums basically at all. I did some drums in my Enya guitar review video. I have not tried to record drums with my injured finger, so we're gonna see how this goes. That hurts. But they turned out horrible, and the way that I had to hold the stick was like this. I was like gripping it super tight and then pushing it forward with my thumb so that my finger wouldn't touch it, and that's just not ideal at all. I tried to do traditional grip because it doesn't really involve your first finger, and this is probably the best way to do it, but I'm just really not comfortable enough with traditional to be able to do it like well and get the feel of it and everything down. Anyways, yeah, so the drums thing has been the biggest suck of this whole thing. Other than that, guys, I'm just taking it day by day. I'm going with the flow, flowing with the go. But the main point of the video is that making music is a lot harder now because you realize, wow, I actually need my finger a lot to do a lot of this stuff. So we're just gonna fiddle around and see if we can try to make a track today. I also have an immense backlog of videos right now that I need to make. I got a bunch of new gear recently, and I'm trying to make videos for each thing, but working and doing life stuff and doing YouTube stuff, it's a lot to balance on my plate, but just know if you see anything in the video that is new or you haven't seen before, there's probably a video about it coming soon. I don't want the world to see me. Alrighty, dudes. What the f— Open up FL Studio. Guys, should I update my FL Studio? Be honest. All right, I don't really know what we're gonna make, to be honest with you. We're just gonna figure it out, and we're gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna record my amp, okay? You guys all right with that? You guys okay if I record my amp? Cool, thank you. All right, let's start off with some guitar. We're gonna run the guitar through my pedals. Ah, why does it do that? That's kind of cool. That's a neat little guitar thing. Look at me coming up with neat little guitar things. The DS1 is just such a great pedal, man. It really is. Okay, yeah, so right here I'm doing a lot of like higher up stuff. My fingers are really pressing down. It's kind of starting to fatigue my finger a little bit. I'm getting like some dull pain. Oh, I wasn't recording. Cool. Guys, don't you just love when you're not recording the guitar sound? You know what? Let's get a second camera angle. We're getting professional here. Look, tripod, iPhone. Yeah, I'm a real YouTuber. Hello, pedal board. Let's get some reverb. This is just a little bit down. And we're gonna go like that. We're gonna go like that. Turn that up a little bit. Let's get a little bit of that distortion. You know what? You know what? Speaking of things that I haven't made a video about. Alright, so we have plenty of electric guitar layers. I want to see what I can do as far as adding some drums in there. So what I'm going to do for the drums is actually use a drum loop from my Lo-Fi Indie Drum Pack, which you should definitely go check out. Definitely one of the best drum kits that I've ever made. All the sounds are perfect for any sort of indie rock or indie pop music, and it's only like 20 bucks. I'm going to use this 133 BPM one, and because everything is tempo synced, it'll just match to the tempo of my project. There's also a bunch of one-shots and drum fills in the pack as well, so I'm gonna use one of these fills. And that right there sounds pretty sick. You should definitely go check out the drum pack if you haven't already, down in the description below. Okay, now I think I'm gonna record some bass now that we got some drums in here. Bass guitar, is that a scratch on my bass? My bass is no longer in mint condition. I can't resell it now. Why you don't make sound? It's hurting my finger. Okay, we got bass. That's pretty epic coolness time. Guys, you listen, guys. I could literally break every bone in my body, and I'm still gonna be the best shaker player on earth, so have no fear about that. I'm gonna do this first try. What did I tell you guys? First try, man. This last one's gonna be a little bit of a secret. You'll find that there's a keyboard here now, and we're gonna get some sounds out of it. Not gonna talk about it all that much because there will be a separate video. How does that sound? How does this sound? That works. Cool beans, man. That's cool beans all the way, dude. Alright. That's enough of that. Stop looking at that. You hold your horses on that one. There will be a video in due time. Oh, I love that thing. I love that thing so much. Alright, ladies and gents. That's pretty much it for this video. I know this was a little bit more of a boring one, just me cooking up, saucing it up in the studio, talking about my messed up, mangled up finger, but I figured I should just make some little update dedicated video thing about the whole finger situation, because I'm definitely gonna keep complaining about it over the next couple months. All in all, I really hope you enjoyed this video here today. I hope you enjoyed spending a little bit of your day with me, and I really appreciate that you guys took some time out of your day to just sit here and watch me kind of goof around in the studio, making some song. That's all, folks. Thanks for tuning in here today. I really appreciate you guys watching as always, and I will see you in the next video.